My name is Ruguru and I'm a musician. I sing.
My name is Mal from Noah. I'm a multidisciplinary artist.
My name is Njeri and I'm a singer.
I am Njeri and Lil Maina. I create content and music.
What's the hardest part about growing in the Kenyan music industry as an artist?
I would honestly say it has to do with like marketing your content and also getting shows, booking gigs. And for me, that's been the hardest part of my journey. So yeah.
Because I feel like there's not necessarily a lot of infrastructure or information to show you like this is what you need to do when you're an artist. Like
That's true.
you can't just make the song and put it out. You have to have a plan to make sure it gets as far as it can and also helps you like live your life.
Yes.
The business aspect of music.
Exactly.
And in the industry, once somebody has made it, it's like the Kenyan music industry will hold on to them and not let go. True.
Yeah.
It makes it so hard for people to like us upcoming artists to actually break through, because it's like once an artist has made it, they assume that that's all we have and that's all Kenya can give. When there's so much more, we just need the opportunity. Yeah. How would you define your success? Okay. I think it's a very hard question. Success, I feel like success can be defined in many ways. So for me, I feel like success would be reaching a point where I can take care of myself, I'm comfortable, I'm content. Because I know that like at the end of the day, happiness is like you can't achieve happiness. You can't say I want to be happy and that will be success, because some days are bad, some days are good. Yeah. But I want to reach a point where I can take care of myself and I know that my bills are paid, I'm healthy, I'm eating well, like I'm comfortable. And I'm able to do that like through my music and through other avenues that I've created through my music. Yeah.
For me, as she said, was probably taking care of your family. I should be like, okay, I'm hungry. Please send money for chips or something. And then you can easily do that. And success again, it's like your parents believing in you.
Yes.
Like that's you're like, oh, so this is the thing you're doing, it's actually having some impact. So like, yeah, that's really success.
I think success comes in stages. I would say for me, one major success that I would say that I have at the moment is even starting the music career, because that takes a leap of faith and a half, because you don't know where you don't know what's gonna happen. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
So I feel like every milestone is a success in itself.
Yeah.
But like a long-term goal would probably be where my talents were able to help other people. And I saw this tweet where it said my pockets will be able to bless other people's pockets, and like where I can plug my friends, like my family, just like that'd be very nice. And also where I'm genuinely happy, like with everything that's going on around me, and like content with life itself. Yeah, where I'm not overthinking everything. Like I know like I'm safe in this space.
Yeah.
Safe in this space, be it financially, whatever, I'm just safe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty much. Like I was gonna say my first success goal is like freedom of creativity, in the sense that like you can just do what you want. And it's like, it sounds selfish, but I also think it's just like that's when you can reach your full potential, because like you're not worried about resources or whether people will like it or whether you can feed yourself or whether you can take care of your family with it. You have all of that, so you can just make what you want to make. And then it's kind of to your point too, like I think making sure that whatever you achieve, you also create space for people who will come after you, people who are on the same level as you. Like,
Exactly.
I think that that's the only way everything grows and becomes more sustainable, is like we create infrastructure for people to be able to live lives like this. And like, I'm so lucky to be able to like even do this like while I work other jobs or whatever, but like creating a future where like it's not a weird thing or like a rare thing or like a privileged thing for like a kid here to be an artist as their job, and like it's respected from their family or from their peers or whatever.
There's something that I remember thinking about like a few months ago. It was like the fact that, okay, you had mentioned like creating like the infrastructure to help other people to come after us. And I feel like right now it's so hard because the people who are already like that could help us, that could create that infrastructure for us, they're not doing as much as they should. Because I feel like some people have this mentality where they assume that if I help this person, I'll lose fans.
It's like the scarcity mentality. Like you're like, there's not enough space for all of us, and I'm like, let's make more space.
Exactly.
I feel like Gen Z has done an amazing job at promoting everyone's work, like their friends' work, even a stranger's work. Like people are gonna repost your stuff, and like you wouldn't even know them, but then they're still gonna support you.
Exactly.
And it's so beautiful. It's really nice.
Big
I'm
time.
proud. I'm honored to be part of this generation, even though we're shunned and everything. It's such a privilege. Such a privilege.
Hey, sorry. How do you feel about TikTok's effects on the growth or downfall of artists' careers?
I think yeah, you should answer that. Just give us.
I do not know. For me, TikTok has a very positive effect, like on everything, because like we talked about it, like we discover so many new artists with and the talents they have.
True.
So yeah, really, it's more of a positive thing to it than a negative.
True.
Yeah, because it's easier to grow on TikTok. If you haven't noticed, like a lot of people find it very easy to like, if you're very consistent with your content, it's so easy for you to grow and to develop like a fan base.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I feel that. I think the hard part is, I mean, I've seen it recently, I guess, with artists who speak about it. Like Adele did an interview recently and she talked about like labels will then want you to make like music that is specifically for a TikTok audience as opposed to like just your own thing.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, I think it's a really good tool.
Yeah.
And like, but it's hard because it makes you rethink how you want to present yourself.
Exactly. Because like, some of us just want to make music. Like when you introduce TikTok, you're just like, okay, you're a content creator as well. So for you, like you make content and you make music. But for me, like when I go on TikTok or when I try to make content, like even on Instagram, I find it so hard because in my brain is wired. Like you just sing. Like what are you trying? What are you doing?
Exactly.
You're trying to be funny? Okay.
Because I feel like for me as an R&B artist, I can't really make songs you can really dance to. You can cry to my songs. I don't know who's gonna post a video of themselves crying, but like, I mean, it's a bit harder for me to tap into that aspect with my for my music, because as I said, you can't dance to R&B unless you're like slow dancing, which would be cute and all.
It would be.
But for us singles, it's a bit tricky. So yeah, it's tricky. So it's for me personally, it's a bit difficult, but I feel like it has a positive aspect or a positive effect rather on like say hip hop and like catchy songs. Yeah. So which is beautiful to see. So yeah.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Oof. Guys, this one is deep. Do you ever fear for the longevity? Do you ever fear for the longevity of your career? Kind of rhymes. Do you ever fear for the longevity of your career?
Damn. Yeah. Wow. Definitely. I feel like the older like you get is sort of like it becomes a more present thing, just because the beauty of being in Kenya right now is just like there's a lot of potential to where it could go. So a lot of the structures haven't been put in place to force you in a certain direction, but then it also means that you're growing with an industry that's growing. So I think like you ask yourself sometimes, like, okay, what's the longevity for this? Like, do I have to keep doing shows all the time? Or like, will there be a point in time where I can just live off of royalties or publishing, or be able to pivot into different things? And then low-key, just like, I love them to death, but like family stress me out sometimes. I love them. They're like super supportive. But then there are just times where they'll look at me and they'll be like, okay, so like long term.
Walk on. That's your long-term goal here.
And I'm just like, and I was like, I'm thinking about maybe Saturday. Like, I'm not thinking about
maybe next month, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like, I'm scared because, okay, when you look at artists like Beyonce, if you look at how long her career has lasted, you could actually like attribute it to the fact that she changes a lot. Like she changes with the style, she changes with what's in and what's out. And I feel like I'm scared of that because I don't know if I'll be able to like change in order to be like to last long in the music industry. I feel like I just want to make what I like, and I feel like it could shorten my career. It's just a fear. It's a fear.
But I feel like one thing that's really important is staying true to yourself, like with your craft and everything.
Definitely.
Because that's what your fans love you for, and they're the ones that keep you going. So it's like, don't ever change just because times are changing, you know? Yeah, I feel like do things out of a place of love and just love for what you do and love for who you are. So for me, that's what I go off of. And I write down whatever I'm feeling. One thing I feel like could never expire is feelings. So you never know. Maybe like when you're 70 and you're a bit sad, you want to tackle R&B vibe there.
Exactly.
And just listen to some Njeri or something. I don't know. You never know. So yeah. Okay. So what has been the highlight of your career this far? Honestly, for me, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds so minuscule, but like when I hit like 1,000 listens or plays, I felt so good. I was like, okay, it's something like.
It's a big deal. It's a
Yeah.
lot of people. Yeah, it's
I was like, okay,
milestone.
that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I think for me, it's like being recognized, like somewhere. Like I go somewhere and then they're like, "Are you Ruguru?" I literally fangirl. I'm like, yes, I am.
For me, performing, because I'm really not an artist. Like I record things from my room, like just performing and getting recognized, and the listeners and the plays. Yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
For sure. I feel like it's all the parts that are you connecting with people. So yeah, that's why like it'll often be a performance when you can like look at someone in the crowd and be like, oh, you're actually like feeling this, like we're having a conversation.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which is really nice. Quickly, actually, I'm wondering on that note of like people coming up to you and stuff. Are you guys good at like that or like taking compliments? Like how?
No.
It's so weird. I usually just fangirl. Like I'll literally be your
I don't know how
fan.
to react.
I get more excited than them.
Exactly. Like I'm literally, oh my god, I really for me, you know me, really, oh my gosh, can you take a photo?
No, literally, that is how it goes. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm like socially awkward because I'd be like, yeah.
Yes, thank you.